Let's get this started here. Crazy. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy T Dub back with a video. Today we probably gonna be talking about Streamer University and Cenat. Probably not gonna make what's going on the screen right here, just for like background, more or less. But and we'll get into the GTA scene in another time. But we definitely got to talk about this Cenat situation, more or less. I'm gonna just say while starting out saying I used to watch. I started out watching Agent Zero um, back in like probably early 2Ks and stuff like that. I was with the Soul Illuminatis and Cheeseaholics, and I was a part of all of that and watch all that prosper and saw the whole scene. I was there for it. Um, my personal opinion, think Casanat lost himself. If not, mm, that little that little intramural period where he took the little island break or this little hiatus that he took, that was when that change made for y'all. Honestly speaking, he made some revamps and a lot of stuff. And I'm not the one personally to speak because I wasn't there for Casanat in general. But in my opinion, I've watched all of these guys grow up and stream and watch them blow up from my own personal perspective. Um, I think the streaming university thing is a whole gimmick. It's a whole gimmick, more or less, to the real world and to the people who are out here that nobody really understands that Hassanat is creating a secret society. And it's blatantly clear to see, as he already said, I'm not gonna like him after he posts these ones. He told y'all why. And I thought back to when he was even explaining about the assignments in streaming university. It made me think when we got assignments in school, growing up and stuff like that, there was deadlines and due dates. Bro never gave anybody any of that for deadlines, so he didn't really care to explain how long you had for this assignment, but he made sure to let you know you got assignments as soon as you get here. That's fine and dandy. But the bigger scene here is he's adding people that already have traction and pull. That already got, you know what I'm saying, the clout, the leeway. And he need to fall back, honestly, on that. He said he was going to be true to himself, but lied to himself and you and I. So, Casanat is truly a liar. I used to respect Casanat when he was trying to do stuff for the people. But he sees the people that is in his lane instead of remembering that you have to step beyond where you're at in your comfort zone to find where the real is. Yes, you're in a space of creators, people who are doing stuff for themselves, but if you limit yourself to those people, you're not going to find smaller creators. You have to search on a fresh page. Like, damn, Twitch is one of them, bro. You can't even go on Twitch and not see the top listed streamers first before you see the low count numbers. Like, you have to scroll down to see the low count numbers. It's the reason why I'm never going to be on Twitch no time soon until I get a buzz. It makes sense. I think bro trolling y'all. Honestly, if I had to put it in perspective, I think he's trolling y'all. Like, he has everybody, maybe a good 3% of people who are actual low number streamers, but majority of these people he gets or he accepts are usually well known. Somebody that you and I know, not somebody that he can work with and build on. Somebody that has some type of background for themselves already. That way he can say, oh, I did a collab with this person. This person was this, that, and the third, but I did a collab with them. It's more a collaboration with other creators, more or less. This is not about putting anybody on. If I had to really say it, this is not about putting you, me, the next nigga, the next bitch, nobody. It's not about putting nobody in number one. All them Zeus Network people, and I like he tried to play it off by not getting Dean and AB, honestly, but it's too many names up there that's well known for you not to see that they have traction. You can't tell me that all these people who are technically like C to B listers in the creator space. Because if we're gonna put it in that aspect, Casanat, you're in the A list situation. You have the money and pull to do whatever you want. You've had people who are on WWE come to your house and live stream with you. So, point here being is he can choose who he wants to come into his stream and say, yeah, you can come into my space. But what he's not going to do is let a rando do it. You have to have some type of name for yourself. But then, even then, your name has to pull numbers. I look at Mac Mola. Shout out to Mac Mola. I watched his channel before he was a millionaire. Before he got that house, before he crashed, before he sold the scat and all of that. He's one of those people. He's definitely one of those people that's up there. And to not see Mac Mula's name even on that list kind of like threw me for a loop here. It's just like, okay, I see that you just being selective on who has pull and what kind of pull do they have. So you're being selective on trying to get people pull, or do you want to help the community or you don't? Because what you're doing is creating a system that's only going to seclude the people who are already in that system to get bigger. And I understand you want them to grow so you can move on to the next. I feel like that's what you're trying to do. But no, sir, this is a personal message for Casanat. You're a liar. You need to stop doing what you're doing. Really reevaluate everything, because your fan base will leave you because you're a liar. I'm going to make it be known, like, if y'all really care about Streaming University and want to see Kai grow, unfollow Kai and really see where he goes from there. Unfollow Casanat and see how it really does. Because I watched him and the AMP group fall apart. I watched Duke Dennis, Phantom, Agent, Davis. I watched everybody. From when he even added Ray and Rakai to the situation. I watched all of this. But it made me realize he's not doing none of this but for clout and attention. Once he gets you to pull back in, said and done. I got the numbers all I wanted. But what happens to somebody that lies in the community? They get thrown away and washed off. So, and by thrown away and washed off, I mean, they'll look at you in a different eye standpoint, whereas though you'll never be looked at as same again. And once that notion is out there where you're looked at as, this guy don't give a fuck about nobody, why would we even talk to him? You're not going to have no good pull. I feel bad for Casanat, honestly speaking. This is going to take a bad left turn, a real bad left turn. But that's enough of my own opinion. I just think personally, if you really want to see Casanat give a real Streaming University, unfollow him. Unfollow him. Make him go back to square zero all over again like us. Like we're at square zero. I think he forgot where it was. Maybe he should take a look in the mirror and go back and see what it was like to make your first video all over again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and so this video can get pushed out there as well. And it's your boy T Dub, and I'm out. Peace, just like that.